Turn it up, man. 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 Turn it up now. Man City are back, baby! We won a game against the top 5 side for the first time this season. Come on, man. I'm absolutely buzzing, you know. Foden cooking. Yeah. Grealish back. Mint. Rodri, as always, class. Manuel Akanji. Beast. Gvardiol turning up once again. Stefan Ortega, yeah? Edison who? Nah, I'm not joking, man. Calm that down, chill out on that, yeah? Edison's still going. But you know what I mean? Ortega today was some big saves. Pep Guardiola making a big call today. Big call, dropping Kevin De Bruyne and Erling Haaland. But when you have a player, chat, when you have a player like Phil Foden, do you need Kevin De Bruyne? Do you need Erling Haaland? Because I'm telling you, man, this guy's a generational talent. And this guy, yeah, he could lead us to the Premier League again. But we need him to perform in every game now for the rest of the season. And we need these players to turn up in every game from now to the end of the season. I can't even lie, I'm not losing that. I feel like I got my club back. I feel like I got my club back. Now, you know what I mean, though? Like, genuinely, yeah, I feel like that's what we needed, man. Because you know what people say, hang on a minute, LB, hang on a minute. You said 3 months ago that we shouldn't be playing chaos ball. Yeah, but today wasn't chaos ball. I disagree when anyone says today was chaos ball. Today was attack focused, yeah, but with attacking players. Chaos ball, like when we went to Stamford Bridge, that was mad. That was full chaos mode. Full chaos. Today wasn't chaos. Did it look chaotic? It didn't look chaotic today. We did what we should have been doing for a while. Attacking with our best players. Doku cooking, Foden cooking, Alvarez in there. That's the way. And listen, I'm not fully saying that, like, just obviously, again, just go back to Solo's super chat earlier on. I'm not necessarily in full agreement that these set of players that play tonight should play the same game, should play against Crystal Palace. I'm talking about the system. If you want to play the same 11, go for it. I don't mind if you make a few changes, but what shouldn't change when we play Crystal Palace on Saturday, Sellers Park, we need to play the same style and accept the risks, accept the vulnerabilities of the system, which is counter-attack, and accept that, yeah, you might concede a goal, but if you're creating look, if you play that way and you're not creating chances, then it's not worth it, because you know you're probably gonna concede at least 2 good chances, yeah, to any decent team, because you're so vulnerable at the back on the counter attack. But if you're creating chances like we were tonight, we just play Aston Villa. Now I know they had injuries, yeah, I get that they had quite a few injuries, to be fair, but we could have scored 6 or 7 goals tonight. Not even like capping. We scored 4. We hit the post. Yeah, a couple of other chances we could have put. What we could have scored as well. Keeper made a couple decent saves. That's how we need to play. Yeah, if we're going to win this league, we have to win the next 8 games. Said that before today. We have to win our next 9. We've won 1, 8 to go. We have to win them all. There's no point in drawing the match. So go for it, man. And listen, if we end up, hey, Villa for life. I know you're salty as shit. Yeah, your club's not won anything for what, 30 odd years. Yeah, so you salty. I get it, but you just hold that. And by the way, yeah, you got a couple of nice players that might be sold in the next transfer window. So hold that. We just need to do our thing. We just need to do our business. Attack, go for it, and get a bit lucky at the back, maybe, and we'll be chilling. We'll be chilling. Yeah, so it's only banter, isn't it? It's only banter, bro. Big up to from Doors, says Avit with a 2. Big up to you, man. Thanks for the super chat, pal. Big up to Steven, says Gvardiol fire. Doku haters, where you at with the super chat as well there. Right, okay, chat. It's time to do the player ratings, man. Let's get into this. I mean, you know what? I'm actually, for the first time in a long time, I'm actually like happy to do these player ratings, because for the last, well, for quite some time, doing these player ratings, I've just not liked it because even when we've won, we played shit. You know what I mean? Like, sorry for swearing and that, but we played rubbish. And now I'm actually doing player ratings and I'm actually buzzing to do the player ratings. You know what I mean? Right, here we go. That's Ortega's heat map. What a heat map there from Stefan Ortega. Listen, I'm probably not going to speak about it today, yeah, because we ain't got time. But in the next days, we'll have a conversation because I think, to be honest, there'll be quite a lot of people that want Ortega to stay in there. You know what I mean? So we'll have that conversation in the next day or two. But today, we'll just focus on the player ratings. 90 minutes played, 2 saves. I tell you what, we all know this, right? He is definitely a better shot stopper than Ederson. I like Ederson. I prefer Ederson because I think his on the ball ability on the football is the best in the world. But Stefan Ortega's shot stopping is better than Ederson's. And to be honest with you, I think it's clear, to be honest with you. So it's mad because I'm quite happy to stick with him if people want to stick with him. I would stick with Ederson personally just because he's better on the ball. But he's going to be sold this summer. There's not a chance. I thought he was going to go this summer, to be honest with you. The summer just gone. There's not a chance he stays at Man City next season. No way, no way, no way, no way. Because he is far too good. He should be starting for a Champions League team. That's the facts. Yeah. And by the way, if we sell him on the cheap, doing one of your mates a favour, yeah, I'm not going to be happy, bro. This guy's worth at least 35 million. At least 35. How long's his contract? Stefan Ortega. Transfer marked. He's got contract until... Shit, he's only got 1 year left. That ain't great, man. You might struggle to get 35 mil then. But to be honest with you, you should be getting some big cash. Anyway, 2 saves in the game, 2 high claims, 2 saves from inside the box. Look at that. Passing accuracy is good as well there. You know, as well, because sometimes it does let him down a little bit, his passing. He's not as good as Ederson. He's nowhere near Ederson, to be honest with you. But 100% passing accuracy. Love to see it. 5 long balls as well included in there. 2 big saves as well. 2 saves which could have easily gone in. Honestly, man, I think... I might have to give him like an 8.2. Couldn't really do it. The goal was a decent finish from Duran. I don't really think I can blame him for that. I might give him an 8.2. I think his passing was okay. I think he got 100% passing accuracy. I think I'll give him 8.2. Genuinely. 2 big saves. Couldn't do anything about the goal, really. Passing on point. Why anything less than an 8.2? So I'm going to give it 8.2. I think he was mint tonight. And listen, we will have that conversation. Yeah, we will have that conversation about whether or not he should stay in net for the rest of the season. Because usually I agree with that. I say it all the time. I'm very much principally, if you're playing well, you keep the shirt no matter who your name is, no matter your price tag. Now, it's a bit different when it comes to goalkeepers, but should it be different? Maybe we need to modernize. You know what I mean? Right, Rico Lewis. Yeah. Mint. Yeah, again. Yeah, what's that? His 4th game? His 5th game in 2024. And he's dropping performances like that. Why has this guy not been playing more this year? It actually baffles the mind, really, innit? When you think about it, like, serious. Why has he not been playing, man? Why has he not been playing? It really doesn't make no sense. I actually think I know the reason. I think it's because he didn't play well at Villa and he didn't play well at Newcastle. But the thing is, both of those games, yeah, the team was ass. Aston Villa, we were shocking. Worst performance of the season. And let's be real, Villa were absolutely unbelievable that day. Newcastle, he played a B team, man. I went to that game. I knew he was losing. I said as soon as it was drawn, I said, Pep don't care about the Carabao Cup no more, yeah? We're losing that game. I genuinely think that Pep judged him off those performances, which wasn't right, really. That's his heat map. Not very much right back stuff there. 90 minutes played. What's that up there? What did I just miss there? 3 tackles. Okay, cool. Got dribble pass once. Won 5 out of 10 ground duels. 93% passing accuracy. That's really impressive for Rico because usually Rico's passing accuracy is usually a bit less than that because of the type of passes he plays and There is that stuff that we talk about in it as well, where sometimes he just gives the ball away like cheaply. Like that's something that he needs to work on. He didn't do it today, but sometimes he'll get the ball and he'll just pass it to a Villa player. Like I know other players do that, but like he just does it like when he's not even under pressure. But today he didn't do it. It was very, very good. 3 key passes in the game, including a big chance created, 1 cross unsuccessful, 1 long ball successful, 1 shot off target. Mega. Pitbull Rico, innit? Yeah, he's a pitbull, man. Yeah, we call him that, pitbull. He was just class again. And you know what? I just don't get how he can play 3 matches in 2024 and then come into the Arsenal game and just be like, fine, not look rusty. You know, like how many players like need so many games to get into the swing of things. He just literally come on at the Etihad against Arsenal, against one of the best teams in the country, and went, yeah, no problem. Yeah, I'll handle my business. And then today, starting in a must-win game against obviously a weakened but still decent Villa team, and went, yeah, no problem. I'll handle my business. Honestly, man, it's fucking brilliant. I'm going to give him an 8. I give him a solid 8 out of 10. I'm really happy with him. Really happy with him. And to be honest with you, now he should play more to the rest of the season. He should. You know how Kovacic has been playing a lot? Yeah, you don't need Kovacic if you can get Rico in there. So I think Rico should be playing a lot more than he has been this season. And I give him an 8 out of 10. I think he's mint. Big up to Sam, says, LB, I love Haaland, but I think having an extra player involved in the build-up play massively helps us, and Gvardiol has really had a really good game again, says Sam with the super chat. Big up for the super chat, bro. Listen, Gvardiol's been mint all season, yeah. People say, oh, yeah, but he got smoked off Fofana against Burnley. Okay, so players, a defender has to be perfect now every single game. You know, tell me no player makes a mistake. Tell me Akanji's not made a mistake this season. You tell me Ake didn't make a mistake against Liverpool. So we just think that, you know, players make mistakes, guys. You know what I mean? Players make mistakes. He has come into a team as a centre-back, been played left wing, and has been very good all season. There might have been 1 or 2 moments where he didn't look great, but he's 21 and he's playing left wing, and today again he was class. Against Arsenal he was class. And I just really, it frustrates me that people have just said he's flopped this season when he's just not. It's just not. It's so forced and so annoying. Because it's just like, why are you forcing it? Why are you trying to force saying he's been a flop for when he's not? Yeah. If you wanted to talk about Doku being a flop, maybe I'd entertain the conversation. Obviously, it was good today, but maybe. But Gvardiol's nowhere near the conversation of a flop. In fact, I'm almost like so impressed that he's doing so well in a dodgy position. So yeah, big up for propping him up, man. Let's come to Gvardiol straight away, in fact, and then we'll come to the centre backs. That's his heat map today. So kind of inverted a little bit more. So he didn't really go into that wide position, which maybe we expected him to do as much as he's done before. 90 minutes played, 1 clearance, 1 block shot, 8 ground duels, 1 out of 11. That's very good. 1 aerial duel, didn't win that. 91 passing accuracy, nice. 1 key pass, 1 big chance created, both long balls successful, and 3 dribble attempts out of 3. Chat. It's another round of applause, man. It's another round of applause. Another brilliant performance from Josko Gvardiol. Mint. I'm just buzzing, man. I'm so buzzing. This is the best player ratings we've done for time. I don't even think I was this happy in the Derby player ratings, man. You know what I mean? Like today is just so good, man. Honestly, today, Gvardiol, he's probably going to get better than Rico because I think some of his challenges, I think defensively, he had to do more than Rico defensively, and he did it very well. So I would say Gvardiol, player rating, I'm going to give him an 8.3. I'm going to give him an 8.3 out of 10. I thought it was class. George with an 8.4. Herbal with an 8.3 as well. Eder with an 8.3 as well. Seems like 8.3, 8.4 is where we kind of at. Yeah. Joseph with an 8.2. Ben with an 8.5. Cool. I think we're all in the same sort of area there. Mad Hatter says 8.5. Fair. Yeah, I'm not going to argue with that. I think that's a reasonable score. Right, let's move into the centre-backs then, guys. Big up to AK says, solid performance by the boys in blue. We march on with a £2 donation. Thank you very much, bro. And yeah, it was a very solid performance. LB, are you favourites now? Are we favourites? Are we favourites? So if you win tomorrow, you go 3 points clear. No, I'd still say Liverpool. Just. Genuinely, I'd just say Liverpool. Just Liverpool. But we do have the easiest running now. We do have the easiest running. Factual information. And you know what? I wouldn't even argue with you anymore if you said it was City, because I understand why people would say, nah, bro. I still think Liverpool are favourites, bro. I still think Liverpool are favourites. But I wouldn't argue with you anymore. If you said City were favourites, I'd understand why. But you're going to be 3 points ahead of us with a better goal difference with 8 games to go. But you do have a harder running. So I'd still say you're the favourites because you're in the position, yeah. But I wouldn't argue with you if you did say City were favourites, because we do have the easiest running. Right, let's have a look. Up next, Ruben Dias. That's his heat map today. Central performance, 90 minutes played in the game, guys. 1 clearance, 1 block shot, 2 interceptions, 5 ground duels, 1 out of 5. 1 aerial duel, 1 out of 1. 94% passing accuracy, 3 long balls, 1 successful. Very solid stats. If you look at this, guys, this is why you have to combine stats with the eye test. Because if you just got off the stats, he's getting a 10 out of 10 there, guys. Like, look at the stats. Amazing. 10 out of 10. However, he wasn't as good as Gvardiol. He was. I think it's a little bit harsh to blame him for the goal. I do think it's a little bit harsh to blame him for the goal. I don't think it was like, oh yeah, he fucked up for the goal. Could he have done a little bit better? Maybe. But I think, the way that Aston Villa attacked in that situation, I think he was not in a great position really to deal with that. Yeah, I'd probably give him. I don't think he was ass, and I'd say he's slightly to blame for the goal, but I don't think he was poor. So I'd give him. You know what? I might just go with the sofa score rating there as 7.5. Genuinely, I might just go with 7.5. There you go. 7.5 out of 10 I'm going to go for. That's where I'm at. Big up to Martin, man, says, I'm buzzing. What a performance. Jack, Doku, Gvardiol, Foden, Rodri class. PS, got score, bang on. Says, yeah, I mean, fair play, man. If you backed off 4-1 against Villa, then that's a bit of a madness. But yeah, all those players were class, man. All those players were class. I'm excited to speak about Jack Grealish in a sec as well, because he was mint. Here we go. Akanji, mate. Yeah. The best centre-back at Manchester City right now. Top 3 Man City players of the season. Maybe 4th. He needs more flowers. Yeah. I'm maxing out the PR. I need you guys to join me on the Manuel Akanji PR train. Yeah. Because I'm pushing him as high as I can. I need your support here. Right. That's his seat map. In that right centre, I think he's so much better in that right centre-back role than inverted into proper midfield, because I feel like when he's in this position here on the right, yeah, he's got so many like balls that he can play, which he doesn't get pressure. When he's in the central position, like here, honestly, I just think he shits himself a little bit too much. Sorry for swearing, yeah. I genuinely do. I just think he gets a little bit like, oh, I don't know what to do here. Whereas when he's in the wide positions, I just think he's so much more calmer on the ball. And he can play the ball into the midfield. He can play the ball to our attacking players without being worried. I just think when he's in the middle, like pushed into the middle, like John Stones' role, I just think he gets a little bit, I gets about rattled a little bit. 90 minutes played, 2 clearances, 2 block shots. He won 3 out of 4 ground duels. He won 1 out of 2 aerial duels. 99% passing accuracy. 1 key pass, 6 long balls, all successful. And as Steve says, cost us 15 million quid. 15 million quid, man. Yeah. And those Borussia Dortmund fans, man, I'll never, ever, ever forget it. When we signed him, yeah, they all come with chest on Twitter and in the live stream saying, you just signed a bum. You just signed a bum. Akanji's crap. Akanji's mid. Ha, ha, ha. We robbed you for 15 mil. Did you? Did you rob us for 15 mil? Yeah. All right, boys. All right, and yeah, you robbed us. You robbed us for 15 mil, then, didn't you? Yeah, of course you did. Of course you did. I tell you what. Yeah, how old is he? How old is he, man? I want to know how much that we made profit on him, because if he's got to be worth like dollar now, isn't it? He is 28. He's only 28. Be 29 in the summer. How much is he now? He's got to be worth 50, 60 mil minimum. 60 mil minimum. 60 mil minimum. Minimum. Yeah. And we bought it for 15. What a steal. Okay, player rating. I'm thinking 8. I don't think 9. I think 9's too high. I think 9's way too high. I think 8 is like a solid score for me. Defended well. Didn't have too much defending to do. Yeah, maybe I give him 8.1. I give 8.1. I'll put him in the 8s. I think he deserves to be in the 8s. I think 8.9. Larry's got an 8.9. Even 8.5 seems a little bit high to me. But listen, I'm driving the Akanji PR train, so I'm not going to complain too much. But yeah, again, brilliant. And you know what? I don't know. I don't know if you guys are on the same sort of situation as me, but I'm like, yo, is this a little purple patch? Or is this just him? Like, is he about to start dropping some stinker performances to even out the performances this year? Or is this just his new level? Like, hopefully it's not a purple patch, because I don't want to see him start sort of like, being shit. But yeah, I don't know, man. But may continue. Right, let's move on to this guy. Yeah. Hey, Google, please play my Rodri post-match player rating script that I say every single game. Thank you. Yeah, honestly, I'm just going to say the same thing as always, man. This guy coming in, dropping 10 out of 10 performances every single time. No mistakes. Unbelievable. Right, that's his heat map. Yeah. 75 minutes played. Goal. Assist. 89% passing accuracy. 1 key pass. 10 long balls successful out of 11. 1 big chance created. 2 shots on target. Shot blocked. 1 dribble successful out of 1. 4 ground duels, 1 out of 8. He won his only aerial duel. He made a clearance. I don't even know, man. I genuinely don't. What was he saying it? Oh, yeah, he's so great. He's so great. He's world class. Yeah, of course he's world class, man. We all know he's world class. I genuinely don't know what to say, man. Like, he's gargantuan. I don't know what to say anymore. Like, I say it every week. I say the same stuff every week about Rodri. The same stuff every single week. He gets judged harsher than everyone else. Yeah. Because he puts in like 9 out of 10 performances every week. If he drops slightly, he might still put in like a normal 8.5 or a normal 8.3. He'll get a 7.5 on player ratings because he gets judged harsher than everyone else. Because he puts in these performances weekly, every game. So if he drops, everyone's like, oh yeah, it wasn't as good. He's still mint. He's still putting a mint performance, still probably better than every other DM in this league. But like if he drops slightly, he gets judged harsher as well. And he just comes in and performs. Yeah. He never gets injured. He's managed, by the way, yeah, full screen. The way he's managed himself during this period of yellow card stressful situation, where if he gets 10 yellow cards, he gets banned for 2 games. The way he's managed himself in these matches has been absolutely immense, professional, mature, world class. Because I tell you what, I think you all agree with this. If he got injured, or not injured, if he got suspended for 2 games because he got 10 yellows, yeah, God knows where we'd be. Yeah, we'd be probably fighting with Spurs to try and get in the Champions League spots. Like, we'd fall off when he doesn't play. The way he's managed himself for 10 weeks? I swear we've been talking about this yellow card situation since like February, man. I don't know. I swear we've been talking about it since like February. And we're now in April, and he's still not got 10 yellows. I just think it's crazy, man. Like, I don't think he's getting enough respect for the way he's handled himself. It's absolutely insane. Player rating. I think I might be happy to go with the on-screen score of 9.1. I think he deserves the 9s. I mean, he's a DM who got a goal and an assist. What more was he meant to do? 9.1 is going to be my player rating. Herbal says 9.3. Clinical Jamaican says 9.5. Vabav, I think it is. Sorry if I said your name wrong there, bro. 9.6. Gabby with a 9. Joseph with a 9.3. Ricky 9.3. 10 from a couple people. I mean, to be fair, why not a 10? A goal and an assist for a DM. I wasn't really playing like a DM today, really, was he? If you look at the situation on the map there, I mean, on the map, I'm not playing Call of Duty in it, but you know what I mean. On the pitch, he's basically playing like as an attacking midfielder. But and it sort of comes back to the point that the who was it? Noonan said before that simply, do we change strategy for the last what period of time? We've been speaking about how maybe we should sign a Gundogan replacement, right? Actually, do we change? And I'm not fully set on this idea. I'm interested to know what you guys think in the chat. I'm not fully set on this. But do we push Rodri into the Gundogan position and buy a new DM? Buy a Zubamendi or whoever else. Zubamendi, ignore that. Just buy a DM, a good DM. You could do, because he can clearly do it. He can clearly get the goals. He can clearly get the assists. Now, I'm not sold on that idea because I'm very much of, it's not broke. Why try to fix it? Yeah, he's the best DM in the world. Why try to move him? Just go and get a proper midfielder like we should have done in the summer. But I kind of, like, at the same time, maybe it's the way to go. I don't know. Keep your comments coming in. I'm reading them. Big up to Della says, love to see this type of play. Foden, too selfish in front of goal. Alvarez not clinical enough. What? Foden, too selfish in front of goal. He's got a hat-trick. Alvarez not clinical enough is facts. Haaland would have feasted against this defense. I think he would as well. I think Haaland would have scored at least one goal today in the way we played. I don't agree with the Foden bit though. He's got a hat-trick. So maybe he should be more selfish. Thank you for the super chat, though. Mohammed says, fraud. Judge Mo says Rice has been better than Rodri. Yeah, but that guy's a fraud judge, man. You know what I mean? We all know that. We all know that 100%. Right, let's continue. Bernardo Silva, yeah, he's probably the worst player we had on the pitch today, which sounds harsh when you win 4-1, but like, you want facts or you want fiction? That's his heat map. 75 minutes played in the game, 86% passing accuracy, 2 key passes and 1 big chance created, 1 cross unsuccessful, 2 long balls, 2 successful, 1 shot on target, 1 big chance missed. He only won 2 out of 7 ground duels as well. That's pretty much it. Yeah, probably sounds harsh, innit? You know what I mean? I don't mean it to sound harsh, but if we just speaking facts, he was the worst player on the pitch for us today. Yeah, I don't know. For me, right, let me bring up the heat map again here, yeah. In fact, let me bring up the tactical pad. Might be better to do it on the tactical pad. Right. Here's what I had a problem with. So you can see this, yeah? So basically, what was happening is Grealish was like out on the wing, right? And Bernardo was sort of like here. Right? Let me move all these players out of the way. They're irrelevant to the conversation. And what was happening is, yeah, because Alvarez, where's Alvarez? I actually do need Alvarez. Where's fucking Alvarez? Right, Alvarez was there, right? And Konsa was basically marking Bernardo like this. So Grealish was getting loads of space on that wing, right? When the ball is like here with like Foden, I don't mind him being too close to Grealish, yeah, because then the ball will go over there. What you'll see Bernardo make a run in behind Konsa and Grealish will play the ball like that. Bernardo will get it, cross it, Alvarez, bang, goal, right? I don't have a problem with Bernardo being that close to Grealish when we're that close to the box. But sometimes when all the players were like him was maybe on a counter attack, yeah, and Foden had the ball, and there was one occasion in the first half, I think it was, yeah, where Foden or someone tried to play a ball out to the wide position, and Bernardo was just hogging his space. I feel like when we're transitioning, doing a quick counter attack, or we transitional play or whatever, we beat the press. He needs to go more central, and then what will that do? The Konza will then have a decision. Do I go in with Bernardo, leaving space for Grealish? You can go bang, or do I go to Grealish, which will then give space for Bernardo? I just think that was the only issue really that I had with him in that sort of. But that happened last year a lot. A lot of the time last year, people got in the way of Grealish. But yeah, listen, he wasn't at his best today, Bernardo Silva, but still all right. I'd probably give him a 6.8. I give him a 6.8 out of 10. That'll be my match rating. I think he don't deserve less than a 6. I don't think he negatively impacted the game, but I give him a 6.8. Right then, okie dokie. Let's come to this guy, man. He's got a lot of stick this year. A lot of stick. That's his heat map. Jeremy Doku. 80 minutes played. 1 assist. Opening assist as well. Big moment. 90% passing accuracy. 4 key passes in the game. 3 crosses, 1 successful. 1 long ball successful as well. 2 shots on target. 1 shot blocked. 8 dribbles, 5 successful. And 12 ground duels, 7 of them won. And that's pretty much it. I got to say, man, I thought it was very good. I thought it was very, very good. Listen, every cross he does ain't going to go to a City player. But that's never happened in the history of football, man. Some of the best crosses of the football don't get the ball to City, to their teammate every time. I mean, cross is a risky play. There's a couple of things that I think we need to do that will help Doku. First of all, you've got to get a player making a near post run. Now, I'm sorry if this bores you. I know I've mentioned it week after week after week after week, but today's opening goal proves that. It literally proves that because Rodri made that near post run and got onto it. I know it wasn't like a typical cross, but he come in towards the near post. You've got to get a player making the near post run. That will initially help him, in my opinion, because you got more chance of someone getting on the ball. Playing him on the right-hand side. I said he should be playing on the right side since we signed him. Because that's easier for him. You know what I mean? He takes a player and he's already on his stronger foot. If he takes the ball back to the byline, he's on his stronger foot. Like Sterling. I always said the same thing about Sterling. When Sterling's out of form, play him on the right. Because then all he has to do is take his man on because of his pace and put a cross in. Same for Doku, man. When these players are playing on the left and they're out of form, they're on the weak foot. So already they're in a disadvantaged position because if they go to the byline, he's crossing the ball in with his weak foot. This guy, Santi Cazorla, mate, yeah, he's not got the same ability on his left foot to his right foot. Play him on the right. I'm just so surprised that so many people have just written him off on the right-hand side this season. I found it wild. I'll say, yeah, Gomez hit the post at the end on a near post run as well. Facts. We just don't do near post runs enough. I would say, got the opening assist. I think 8.2. I think he deserves to be in the 8s. He got an assist. You know, he cooked Digne quite a few times. He held the ball well. He didn't give it away in stupid areas. I genuinely think he's got to be in the 8s. Clinical Jamaican citizen. Surely, is that not harsh, bro? Sir Football, is that not harsh? Not putting him in the 8s? Metal Tin. I feel like you guys are being a bit harsh there, to be honest with you, man. Come on, he got the opening assist, man. He was good, like Joel says there, he was good defensively. He didn't give the ball away in stupid areas. He did no bozo moments. I'll give him 8.2. Right, let's continue. Let's go to Jack Grealish. That's his heat map in today's game. Nice. 90 minutes played. 87% passing accuracy, 3 key passes, 1 cross unsuccessful, shot blocked twice, shot off target once, dribble attempts 3, 2 successful. 7 ground duels, 1 out of 10. Yeah, nice, 2 interceptions as well. I just think if you need any more proof that we've missed Jack Grealish, then I don't know what you're watching, man. Like, come on. We just have, we just look better with him in the team. Now, people, I get it. Yeah, you don't score enough goals, you don't get enough assists. Get it. But who cares, man? Who cares? We won the treble with him in the team. Yeah? Who cares? he allows this team to thrive. Yeah, he holds the ball up. He brings the defenders to him, which creates space for other players. He wins free kicks in important areas. He relieves the pressure from the team when we're getting murked. He winds up opposition players. He wins fouls. He wins yellow cards for opposition players. Like, he's just good, man. He's just solid. He's just what we need. This is what we've needed. And by the way, I would also say this, yeah, if we're going to continue with this style of play, which is extremely risky, you've got to play Grealish. You've got to. You have to. You simply must. It's not even up for debate. Well, him or Bob, but obviously you're going to play Grealish. I thought he was good today. I thought he was really good. And listen, I just want Grealish, man, to be like, fucking like, come on. I'm fucking back. I am Jack Grealish, and I'm going to help this team win. You know what I mean? Like, we need you, bro. If you're watching this stream, which you're defo not, but you might be, we need you. Like, come on. Be him. You are him. We need you to cook, man. Today you was good against Copenhagen before you got injured. You was good. We need you. Big time. And today you was good, man. More of that. Same again against Palace, please. And then when we play Real Madrid, we need you in shithouse mode, mate. I'll give him an 8. Solid 8. I don't think he deserves much more than an 8. Solid 8. And I'm happy with that as a player rating. But we missed him. We have missed him. And like I say, if you're going to play this attacking style, which is risky, you need him in the team. You do. And look at the space that he give Foden and can anyone else. You know what I mean? Like, let's just do it, man. Let's just get Jack in there cooking. And I think he needs to listen. I think he's under a bit of pressure as well because this season he's been in and out of the team with injuries, the personal situation with his house that couldn't have been easy for him to deal with. A bit of criticism about his performances early in the season, like right at the start before he got the injury and that. But now that's all forgotten for me. Like, if you can put that in the past is the past. I don't care. Like, we've got 8 games left, and we need you to cook. Yeah, forget about everything else. These are the important games now. Yeah, do your best. Big up to Sign Silva said Grealish could go one-on-one with the goalie, and even then his shot would get blocked. Love the guy, so important. That's facts, man. Facts. That's just a joke, Jack. Yeah, if you're watching, yeah, it's just a joke, isn't it? You do get a lot of block shots, right? Okay. Let's do Alvarez first. I'm sorry, chat. I'm sorry. I'm going to make you wait. I'm going to make you wait. Yeah. Watch time is the goat here. But Julian Alvarez needs to be done first. Right. That's his heat map from today. 90 minutes played. Expected goals 1.3. Yeah. He really should have scored at least a single goal today. 3 shots on target. 2 shots off target. 2 shots blocked. 3 big chances missed. 1 dribble, 1 successful, 96% passing accuracy, 1 key pass, 2 crosses unsuccessful, 5 ground duels, 2 of them won, and that's pretty much it. Listen, I could be harsh here, yeah, and do what I'd done to Haaland a couple months ago, like give him a 0. But I'll say this. It's the first game he's played as a striker for a while since Erling Haaland come back. You know, yeah, he's a bit rusty. I thought he'd done all right. Yeah, he should have scored. But I ain't going to be too harsh. I'll give him... What I give Bernardo? I'll give him the... Whatever Bernardo gets, I'll give him that. I think I'll give Bernardo a 6.8. I'll give him a 6.8. Yeah. Defo should have bagged. I'll put it down to rust. There we go. Should have scored. Right, anyway. Oops, I ended the screen. Oh, what's going on here? There we go. Right, here we go, guys. Time for the main event of the evening. Phil Foden, guys. Here we go, man. Here we go. Let's have it, man. That's his heat map today. Yeah. Central position. Did drift out to the right-hand side a little bit at times, but central. Look at that red. Look how smooth that red circle is there, guys. This is what we need to see, man. This is what we need to see, honest. 80 minutes played, 3 goals off of just a 0.41 XG as well. Yeah, come on. 93% passing accuracy, 3 key passes, 1 cross unsuccessful, big chance created as well. 3 shots on target and a shot blocked, so extremely clinical. 6 dribble attempts, 2 successful, 5 ground duels, 5 ground duels, 1 out of 9. Let's be honest. We don't really care about the rest of the stats. 10 out of 10. Anyone giving him anything less than a 10 is a fraud, yeah? And he's a super harsh, horrible person. He's 10 out of 10. You can't score a hat-trick, man, and not give the guy a 10, yeah? So a 10 out of 10, 100%. You know what that means, yeah? Take your seat on the bench, please, Mr. Foden for Crystal Palace. You ain't going to be playing that game, mate. You know what I mean? If it's anything about... If my bro, Riyad Mahrez, has got anything to say about it, that's what happened to him every time. So you will be benched for Crystal Palace. But honestly, man, just class. Getting into them areas. That's where you need Foden. I mean, it's not rocket science, man. You know what I mean? Come on. Are people still not getting this? Play him in the midfield, in the central position, properly, like you did against Brentford, like you did today, and he'll cook. Play him in the weird inverted role, yeah? Left wing, but not really left wing. Midfield, not really midfield. Same on the right. You might get a good performance, you might not. Yeah? Stop doing that. Play in midfield. If you decide that for whatever reason you can't play midfield and you need to play him on the wing, which really should be like, you really shouldn't be doing that. But for whatever reason you need to do that, yeah? Just play him on the wing rather than sticking him in that weird hybrid role. Just tell him on the wing, yeah? But you really shouldn't be playing him on the wing. You should be playing him in midfield. 10 out of 10. There we go. Bomber. I want to speak about Pep Guardiola. Don't always do manager ratings, yeah? Don't always do manager ratings. Oh, Martin wants to come on the stream. Sorry, bro. I only just seen your message. Of course you can come on the stream, Martin. I don't know what he wants to say, but Martin's joining. Yeah, Pep Guardiola chat. Yeah, listen. Took a gamble today. Big gamble. And it was a gamble. And I know some people are like, it wasn't a gamble. Kevin De Bruyne's been shit. Haaland's been shit. It wasn't like that. It was a gamble. Dropping KDB when he's available, dropping Haaland when he's available is a gamble, yeah? But I always say, if you don't want the manager to make big decisions, don't get a big manager. Go get Tony Pulis, mate. Do you know what I mean? Tony Pulis, these type of managers, these aren't dropping Haaland. These aren't dropping fucking KDB. They're playing him every game because they don't have the minerals. Yeah, look at what Pep Guardiola did when he went to Barcelona, when he went into that team and ripped it apart. Ronaldinho, see ya. Zlatan, see ya. Big manager makes big calls, and that's what he does at City. And listen, he won't get them all right. Yeah, Porto, Chelsea, Champions League. Won't speak about that. Leon, yeah. He gets them wrong sometimes. But the majority of the time, gets them right. 10 out of 10. Oh, that's a weird layout. There we go. All right, bro.
Evening.
What did you want to say?
For anyone who's doubting this team and this title, don't. Because that was a statement tonight. An absolute statement. This title ain't over. They're going to have to claw it out of our cold, dead hands. If any team out of any one of these three can win 9 on the bounce, it's us. You saw balance, you saw potency, you saw quickness. Everything we needed tonight we got against a very, very good Villa team who were 4th in the league on merit. And we demolished them, sent them back to the Midlands crying like bitches because we owned them tonight. The Etihad Stadium got a bit more rocking than normal. Tonight was a statement. Phil Foden, Rodri, excellent. Doku on the right. Jack gave us a lot of balance. We need to stop all this, sell this guy, sell that guy. Back the damn team. We are gonna fight for this title right until the very end. And people can call me happy, clappy, delusional all they want. We will fight for this title, and I think we'll get it. Because if any team can win 9 on the bounce, it's us. Just tick them off one game at a time. Let's go. Simple as.
I agree, bro. I 100% agree, man. Listen, I say this. I think we got to win every game for the rest of the season. That's my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you disagree with that if you guys want. Yeah. tonight was one of the harder games. Now, I know we kind of got lucky in a way, but who knows? You know, you need a bit of luck in the title race. I know Aston Villa's team was decimated a little bit with injuries, but sometimes you need a bit of luck. You know, and tonight we played a risky style of football, which I've been asking for. And you are going to be vulnerable on the counter attack, but you're going to create chances. And if you put the ball in the back of the net, you'll be fine. Now, we go to Palace now on Saturday, yeah? We have a real opportunity to put the pressure on because we play first. Now, it's going to be a difficult game, yeah? We're playing Palace away, 12:30 kickoff. That's a tricky game. But if we win that match, we can then sit back, yeah? United play Brighton. No, they don't. Arsenal play Brighton and Liverpool play United. 2 games, which theoretically they could drop points in. Will they? Possibly not. Probably not. But they could do. And it's only good for us. And it's only worth talking about that Liverpool game against United. And it's only worth us speaking about Brighton versus Arsenal if we handle our business. So, what's our attention on this week? Our 100% focus cannot be on Real Madrid next week. It has to be on Crystal Palace. I am now zoned in, chat. Listen, I am zoned in. Yeah? 1 game at a time, 1 match at a time. Next match, Crystal Palace. I ain't thinking about Real Madrid, Premier League, next game, Crystal Palace. That is the most important game of our season now. Because we're going to win this league. We got to win every game now to the rest of the season. Yeah? So let's see what we do on Saturday.
Innit? We've got to play risky now. I don't care about conceding chances I don't care about that. Because right now we have to play with a bit more tempo and a bit more attacking threat. Because we've got to win now. But LB, name me another team in the last 5 years when they know what they've got to do. That they've done it. It's been us.
Yeah.
We are in a position that we generally like to be, which is very weird. Because the thing is, we know we have to win 8. Pep said it, we have to win all 8. There's no more room for error anymore. And you see tonight, you know, we've got to ignore all the noise, do our job. I mean, honestly, the only negative tonight, which annoyed me, was we spam crosses in when Haaland's not there. When Haaland's there, we try and go through the damn middle. And you're like, why don't you spam these crosses when Haaland's in the middle?
Yeah, but we played a different style tonight. I actually think if Haaland played tonight, he would have bagged quite a few. Because I just think like he would have been perfect. But
that's my only negative. That was my only negative tonight. Yeah, but it's not against Alvarez.
Here's the thing. Yeah. Here's the thing. If we continue with this style, which we should do, we'd be stupid to revert back to the old way of playing. If we play this style going forward, you best believe Haaland's going to tear up this league for the rest of the season.
Yeah.
The worst thing that we could do now is change style back to what we were doing. We need to stick with this. We need to.
Doku and Grealish gave us balance. They gave us balance tonight. Because you had that a little bit of directness, a little bit of trickiness from Doku, a little bit of hold-up play, a little bit of I thought Jack Grealish was a lot more direct at times tonight, which was a lot better. Thought Rico Lewis was exceptional tonight as well within areas. Thought he fought like a damn warrior tonight, Rico. I mean, I've never heard the stadium all stand up and the whole stadium stood up singing Rico, Rico. I'm like, go on, lad, square up to him. He's 6'5", so what? I don't. There's been too much crap said about our players by outside people who have no idea. Because people got to remember, they want us to fail. They want us to fail. They want us to capitulate.
Yeah.
Don't fall for it. It's all noise. It's all noise. Because they're scared. If they weren't scared of us, they wouldn't talk about us.
I agree, man. I agree. Listen, we just got to focus on ourselves. Like, at the end of the day, if we win all our 8 games now, which we're capable of doing, and we don't win the league, fair play to Arsenal or Liverpool. But I don't think they're going to win all their games. I think they're going to drop points, and we just need to make sure now. Our next games are all winnable. They're tough. Of course they are. It's the Premier League. Every game's tough. But they're winnable football matches. We need to focus on the next game. Crystal Palace, treat it like a final. Yes, it has to be risky. Yes, we're going to be vulnerable on the counter-attack. We need luck. But if we get the luck and we're clinical, we'll win the matches. We just got to keep doing what we're doing.
This is what we did last year, LB. Go back to this time last year, it was one game after another. Tick off, tick off, tick off. And by the time we blinked, we were in 3 finals. And then you go, all right, okay. So you got to do, keep ticking them off. But I'm sorry, I'm not. That was a statement win tonight for me tonight. That was a statement win. Because Villa are no mugs. They're full for a reason.
Yeah.
They're full for a reason. But they got a pasting tonight. They got a pasting. And sort of said to you, someone was due that. Someone was. Listen, we could have got 5 or 6 tonight if we really wanted to.
Yeah.
Their keeper made some. Ortega, by the way, couple of great saves. It's just to me, and then you have that. You could take Rodri off. You brought cover on for a little bit of protection. You got, to me, it's all nice. I love it. I'm over the moon with tonight.
Yeah,
I mean, Phil. By the way, that Phil Foden one was right behind me. I was right in front of it, and I'm like, as soon as he hit it, I was up because I knew where that was going. That was going.
Most goal involvements this season in all competitions, Europe's top 5 leagues only. Phil Foden is 4th behind Watkins, Salah, and Kane. Oh, but he's overrated. Mad, innit? 2 hat-tricks as well. And both hat-tricks won us a game. You know what I mean?
No, you know what you're going to get? Stat pads. Stat pads.
Yeah, I don't think it's a stat pad. Anyone says that's an idiot.
That's what I got with Ireland. Sell Ireland, get rid of him. Bin him off. Send him to play for Colchester. That's his level.
That's mad, isn't it? Big up to Tinsay. He says, why on earth can't Bob Alvarez on the wings? I think Bob now, he's going to have to just wait until next season. I think he'll still get on the pitch, you know what I mean, as a sub now and again, but I think he's just going to have to wait till next season. But I do genuinely think next season he'll be given a go. I think he'll be given a serious go. So we'll see, innit? We'll see. But I think he's just got to be.
Depends on the Savio. It depends what happens with Savio in pre-season. But to me, I wouldn't change the wingers for the rest of the season. Doku and Grealish looked a major potent threat. They looked a threat, the pair of them. It was the perfect balance between calmness, control, and directness.
Yeah,
and I loved it.
I agree. It's the way to go.
Maybe Doku on the right is what we should have done all along. But you know, Pep likes to invert everyone.
I told everyone this stuff from day one, and people kept on saying, because he played there for like 20 minutes against Red Star Belgrade and didn't do well. Everyone
plays there for Belgium, played there for Rennes.
And he played there for Stade Rennes. That's when we did the scout along. You can tell these people didn't do that scout along, man. You need to do the research in it, chat, because we did. People who was in this stream who joined me for that scout along, watch along, he cooked that day on the right. And I always say this, Martin, you know, Sterling. I've said this before to the chats, said this about 5 times. But Sterling, I always said about Sterling, when Sterling was out of form, out of confidence, stick him on the right. Because all he has to do is use his pace and put a cross in the box. And that's exactly what he did against Aston Villa when we beat them 3-2 to win the league. He got the cross in for Gundogan. Now, when he's in form, and maybe when Doku's in form and he's absolutely cooking, maybe you could stick him on the left. And that's what we did with Sterling when he was cooking. Because that year that he was up there with Ronaldo and Messi for the goals and assists, I think he had like 50 in a calendar year. It was absolutely ridiculous. He played off the left. But when they're not in form, they're not got the confidence, just say, you're faster than everyone on this pitch. Take the ball around them and just get me crosses in the box. And eventually, if you do it enough, you'll get an assist. Now, Doku's probably, everyone's gone, his final product is crap. Okay, he's probably not the best, but he's probably also been a little bit unlucky at times. You know, and I know that for a fact because someone done a compilation on Twitter of all the chances that he's created, which our team have missed. So he's probably been a little bit unlucky. Of course, there is stuff to improve on. Of course, he's not the perfect player. Of course, he's raw. Of course, he needs refining. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah. But there's definitely a player in there. Will he turn out to be a great player in the future? Will he turn out to be a long-term Manchester City player? We don't know. Time will tell. But I think he should be given a chance to at least show.
Do you know what we're doing? And as I've said this all week, we're comparing Riyad Mahrez, who was 6-7 years into a City project and had 6-7 years under Pep Guardiola, signed at 26, 27, by the way. Mahrez didn't come as a kid, came at 26, 27 in the back of a league-winning title team. And we're comparing him to a 20-year-old who played less than, 1,000 minutes last season for Rennes. So have we not learned yet by now as fans that our players always need that 1 year just to bed in and relax. Yeah, there's always that. There's always that Haaland who proves it all wrong in his first season. But listen, you'll remember this, LB. Do you remember Plodry and Gunderslow in the first season? Gundogan came in on bloody crutches.
I'm famous for slagging Rodri off in his first season. Okay,
Rodri, Gundogan. Do you remember John Stones? Bag of shit in his first season. He gave the ball away more to the opposition than he did to our own.
I still remember that Southampton game where he gave the ball to, was it Ryan Bertrand or someone? He just passed the ball to the ball.
The one at the King Power when he was on the byline and he squared it back to Vardy and put it in the net, and you're like, thanks for that, Stones. Listen, you can't judge players in the first season. It's not fair. You know, to me, especially at that age, if there's coming in a season veterans at 28, 29, then you can judge a little bit more. But people need to realise, I said this, Doku and Gvardiol are 10-year players. The 10-year players. It's so we don't need to make those signings for the next 4 or 5, 6 years. And that's what will happen again. And you sprinkle that with experience around. So anyway, I mean, I know it's very early, but next season, if we sign a youngster or two, don't judge them in the first bloody season. Let them develop. Don't look at a price tag.
Yeah, no, facts.
I think we look at price tags too much.
Yeah, no, defo. No, man, that's an interesting comment. That Pep Guardiola apparently just said in his post-match press conference that Phil played badly against Arsenal because he was exhausted from playing with England.
He did talk about that. He talked about it pre-match against Arsenal. In the press conference, he said, "What did you think about Foden playing the 2 games?" And he said, "I won't speak on it." So you could tell it was bugging him. I think it was bugging him. But I mean, they need to scrap these bleeding internationals in March. Every single season this happens. We need to. I don't know what they're doing it for.
Shite, aren't they?
But no, it's Foden goes into his role tonight. What'd you get?
Yeah.
I love the way Rico backed up, so it allowed Rodri to go and do that Gundogan role. Rodri tonight was doing the Gundogan role.
Well, let me tell you something, Martin. Let me tell you something. It does make you wonder why Rico Lewis hasn't played more football this year than he has, because he coming against Arsenal was very good. Started today was very good. So it does make not make you think like, why is he? Because before today, he only played 3 games in 2024. Before Arsenal, he only played 3 games in 2024. That's mad.
But that's why I got told last week he was maybe up for going on loan because they needed to get more game time now. But now the Walker news has changed that but I tell you what it tells me, and this may be a wild thing. Walker's out probably for another month or so. I'd use him as backup now. Rico's earned it in 2 games. Let him stay there. Akanji, best defender we've had all season, by the way. Outstanding.
Thank you.
Diaz. Yeah. Diaz has suddenly become the Diaz of old again.
What do you think of him tonight?
Diaz. I thought he was solid. Yeah, couple.
It was a fault for the goal. What do you think about the goal? Do you think it was his fault?
I thought it was Alvarez's fault. Alvarez should not be getting caught like that.
No,
come on, Alvarez.
Bro, Martin, he's on the edge.
Should not be getting caught.
No. Right, so he shouldn't have lost the ball there, but bro, he's on the edge of the opposition's penalty area.
Well, we all thought he was offside. No, yeah, he was. He was a bit. Don't get me wrong. We went and played that line. We got caught. It was what I call a bad team goal, from front to back. We were not there. Not just blaming Alvarez, but the ball come from Alvarez losing the possession. The ball came through too quick. We were too high up. And let's be honest, Diaz is not bloody. He's not pacer. Name any of our defenders who are pacer. And the trouble is, it was a quick ball. We all thought it was offside. I've seen it back since. It wasn't. But I just think Rodri. By the way, Rodri's now got more GA than Gundogan did last season. Just throwing that one out there.
Someone in the chat before, bro, sent me a super chat and said, LB, we should seriously consider moving Rodri into the Gundogan position and buying a new DM. What do you think on that?
He has been. No, he has been. Do you remember the Sheffield United game when they played Kovacic and Rodri together? The first 65 minutes, the heat map shows Kovacic was our CDM.
Yeah, but
Rodri
I don't think
was our
Kovacic
eight.
is. Yeah, but Kovacic, I don't think he's good enough to play 6 a
No,
CDM.
No, not probably, but you would have to buy someone again. You would have to buy somebody again. I think that's where potentially why they're looking at a Bruno or I mean Douglas Luiz got.
He should have been off, you know. He should have been
I
sent
haven't
off.
seen it back.
Do you know the one where he gave the free kick away for the Foden goal? He just kicked him. He just kicked him. He didn't even try and play the ball. He just kicked his leg.
See, I was at the other end. I was in the north stand, so it was totally.
When you watch it back, you'll see it was 100% an extra yellow. 100%.
I've literally got a crossbar in front of me. No, I just thought it was a really, really good performance tonight. That was, to me, that was Manchester City with an intent. There's been too much said about them, and they went out with a lot of venom and a lot of anger tonight of we're going to prove you wrong. But don't count, listen, doing all these people counting Haaland and KDB out, you're mad. Liverpool wouldn't count Salah out.
What would you do? What do you
think's going to happen? Them out.
What do you think he's going to do for Palace?
Haaland will be back in.
KDB?
100%.
I think I'll leave KDB and bring him back in for Madrid, you know.
I'd probably give him 30 minutes against Palace.
Yeah, no, I agree. Give him the last 30, 20 minutes, and I'd bring him back.
I'd get him ready for the Madrid game, but I wouldn't have a problem with keeping Foden where he is.
Or you just do this, bro. You just swap Foden and KDB and just say, right, Foden, you can have a rest, and KDB, you can come back in.
The only thing I didn't like tonight, and again, you may disagree with me, don't like Bernardo in that role. He just looks lost. He looks lost.
I spoke a little bit. Well, I spoke quite a lot about it in the game. Did you not feel that sometimes as well he gets in the way of Grealish?
Yeah, he's lost, mate. He looked. I understand why the sub was made. Rodri, I think, was done, but Bernardo was just. He was all at sea a little bit tonight. Listen, he'll fight till the damn death, but it just you can tell he's not comfortable in that deep lying sort of central kind of role. It doesn't suit him. But the trouble is, this comes back to my part of what we said, is, well, you put him on the right wing, but I can't change Doku and Grealish now after that. Doku and Grealish will scare Palace, scare the shit out of them and leave them. Palace are not in a good form.
No. So here's the thing, bro. Here's the thing. We've spoken about this quite a lot, and me and you kind of do accept it. Bernardo's not been great this season, yeah? I'm quite happy to drop Bernardo and play Doku right wing, yeah? But I mean, you could just keep. So I don't know. Do you play Bernardo in the same position then against Palace? I think you know what? I think I run the same team. I think I just swap Alvarez.
I'd swap Alvarez for Haaland. That's the only thing I'd probably do with that. Yeah,
I think that's the only thing I do.
Because that backline comfortable with. Isn't Eze? Isn't he still out, or Elisa? Are they still out?
Apparently they've got quite a few injuries. Apparently the backline is a bit chalked. I think they say they've got like a couple players injured. I think Elisa or Eze, one of them is one of them's out. I can't remember.
The thing is, Frel, mate, I'm not asked if we go there and win 1-0. I just want 8 wins now. I don't care how they come, what it is. 8 wins. I'll take 8 3-2s, 4-3s for the remainder of the season. My heart will give up by the end, no matter what. All I ask for is next season, you let me have a season where I can have a nice relax. Can't be doing this forever. But no, in all seriousness. But that was a good thing tonight. But we got the goals up. Now we go again.
Yeah.
Because if anyone can make that goal difference up, it is us.
Yeah.
It is us. And what we've got to do is, the one thing we have to do on Saturday is pile that pressure onto Liverpool and onto Arsenal. Because all it is because, listen, you do one step at a time. Arsenal need 1 draw and we're above them if we win. And then you're gunning Liverpool down.
Facts.
That's all we've got to do. Keep doing our job. We keep gunning them down one at a time, one at a time, one at a time. Because the one thing Arsenal have been brilliant this season, the one thing that has been their major issue for the last 2 years is the pressure.
Mm-hmm.
They cannot, because you go back to last season, and I know it's a different Arsenal this year. They've been fabulous and phenomenal. Before any Arsenal fans in the chat get triggered and say Martin's off on his anti-Arsenal agenda again, I'm not. I'm giving you your flowers. You've been phenomenal. But this scouting Manchester City out, sorry, nah. Because here's the thing, Liverpool fans aren't discounting us out. Liverpool fans know.
Mm-hmm.
They know. Been here and done this game before. All we can ask for now is 8 finals.
Yeah.
And we go, and we go, and we go. We've got Luton at home, which will be another. Every game is going to be hard in their own unique and different way. And we have to make. I've got no agendas. How much is he just giving you? Why? What's he doing here?
He's given $8, $9, about $11. He said Bernardo was excellent with Grealish on the left.
Sorry, I thought that said $57.99. I was going to say, where's the love on that one? Listen,
he says Bernardo was excellent on the with Grealish on the left. But I've got no. Listen, I actually don't think he was like bad. I just think that like that positioning of where he was on the pitch just
doesn't suit him.
I don't even think necessarily it doesn't suit him. I just think that like there are times where he was too close to Grealish. That's pretty much it. But what he did do, yeah, and I'll show you, Martin, because you didn't see this. I don't think it was in the stream, but I'll just show you again. What it did is it gave Grealish space by playing him in there because Concert didn't mark Grealish, he marked Bernardo, and that gave Grealish time to get on the ball. And then obviously that's why Grealish was so good. So I actually don't mind him in that position. I just in the counter attacks and in transitional play, I just want Bernardo to come a little bit more central to allow Grealish when the ball's coming over to him to allow him the space. But other than that, I think he was all right.
No, I'm not saying he was bad. I'm not saying he was bad, but I don't think he was excellent. And people might think I've got an agenda. I'm saying Bernardo Silva has not been the same Bernardo Silva he's been for the past 3 and 4 years.
That's fair. That's definitely.
And I'm sorry, if that triggers people, I can only tell you what I'm looking at. You know me, Yelby. I don't do stats. I do the eye test, and I'm sat there going, "You're not doing what you did last season." And at the end of the day, maybe subconsciously I'm preparing he goes out the door in the summer.
I think you are.
Because I do believe he will go in the summer.
I
do think he will go in the summer. Like I said, he asked for a release clause. He got his release clause. His contract's up 2026. Don't forget. He's only got 2 years left. Is anyone going to come in and spend 50 million in his final year?
Yeah.
So you either sell him for 50 this summer, or you sell him for 25 in his final year.
Yeah.
And you've also got to look at it as a business point from the club's point of view on that.
Yeah, we spoke about
Rico
this a little
Lewis,
bit before, bro.
Yeah.
But...
Phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. He was a little warrior today. Absolute warrior was Rico today. I love him in that role. Do you know what he looks like? Do you remember when Rico first come into the team and he was hungry and he was wanting it? He looks like that, Rico. He looks like he's proving a point to Pep right now of don't bench me for 5 months again, mate.
I know. Like I say, it makes you wonder why he's not played that much. But he'll be in the team a lot more going forward now. He can't not be after the way he's played in this last season.
Spot on.
So
and hopefully we might have Edison back. We might have Edison, but then again, the Edison thing doesn't worry about. I don't know. I thought Ortega was fabulous tonight.
A lot of City fans in my chat, bro, was like, keep Ortega in it.
The trouble is with that, I mean, it depends what, again, Ortega's in that contract negotiation that he keeps turning down because he wants first team football.
But what's that? That's irrelevant though, isn't it? Bro, did you see his 2 saves today? That second save was
class. The one over the bar. Yeah, absolutely outstanding. Listen, I've said this, nobody has a number 2 in world football like we have. No one has a number 2 as good as Ortega.
Yeah.
I'd probably say in world football, no one has. And I mean, world football, nobody has 2 goalies like we do. Of their levels. Because you saw tonight the Villa's goalie. Yeah, he did well, but he was a level down. What was up with Martinez, by the way? Because no one knew where the hell that one came from when we all got to the ground.
Ill, apparently.
Was it?
He must have fallen ill in like 60 minutes before the game.
Because we all thought he was in the team and going, and it was a weird one. No, I'm just happy for it. I'm happy. I'm over the moon. I'm just listen. Write us off at your peril.
Yeah, facts.
I'll say it again.
Absolutely.
We will win this time. I think we will. I've said it, and I don't care. Call me deluded, happy, clappy, whatever you want to do. We will win our 4th league title in a row.
Let's see. Let's see.
Man. I will do another parade in Manchester. I'm not at the point of saying another treble yet, but I'm not far off it. I'm not far off saying if we win on Saturday, the treble father might have to come back out again. But I'm not sure. I'm waiting till Saturday. Because Palace, if you can beat Villa and then pull it up with a win away at Palace, that's huge. That sends statements out. Because everyone will also look at Palace as a banana skin for us. 12:30, midday.
It is.
Mid-table team.
I don't want none of those fucking excuses, Martin. Yeah, I'm sorry, but this is I'm fucking pumped up for this now, yeah. I could run through a brick wall for this team now, the way they got me feeling. This documentary's got me moving mad. Yeah, this fucking game today's got me moving mad. Like, I'm ready now. I'm fucking ready. I'm on the front line, ready to go for it. I'm not taking no excuses. Yes, Crystal Palace are our bogey team. Yes, it's a 12:30 kickoff. Yes, we've only got 2 days rest. I do not care. We go there on Saturday. From the first minute, we put a marker down. Get on the ball. Move it quickly. Get the ball forward, just like today. And
that's the difference.
We fucking go for it, man.
That's the difference. I turned to my lad today, my missus, and I went, today we're controlling, but with tempo. There was a couple of times when I thought, shit, we've slowed it down again. You know, when you think we could just play that. Sometimes when we play with control, but with pace control, quick control, nobody can live with us. Sometimes it just drops to pedestrian level, and that's when we need to up the levels again. But if we pass with quick, go back to the Luton game. Luton away in the cup, it was quick passing, but control passing. Quick 1-2 touch passing. In behind. You're on. You're in. Suits us.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm
with it. But anyway, I'm gonna drop. I'll let you go.
No worries, man. No worries. You on a space now, innit? You got Twitter Spaces.
Yeah, because I'm in the middle of my caring duties tonight, so I'm doing Twitter Spaces outside. But no, and I'll speak to you soon, mate.
Yeah, nice one. All right, bro. Catch you later, mate.
Good, mate.
Ta-ra. Big up to Martin for jumping on, obviously, Mancunian, where you guys know where to find him. Right, cool. That was a longer player ratings than normal. Hope you guys enjoyed it. As always, I'm back tomorrow with El Bins, earlier episode, 10 a.m. So hopefully you guys can make it slightly early because we're both busy in the afternoon. So hopefully you guys can make it. If not, watch it back on replay. It's going to be a good episode. I'm interested to see what Nobbins says. He is live. I'm going to redirect to him now. Big up to everyone for joining me. Big up for the super chats to Anida and to Alan there as well for the super chats. Appreciate you guys. How much money did Martin charity? He has to wait. So when you do it on YouTube, you have to wait or something, he said. But he smashed the target, bro. He got way more than the target. I think the target was 250 quid. I don't know what he got because I don't know, but he definitely got more than 250. Maybe 350, 400. I don't know. You'll have to ask him. But I think he said he has to wait. YouTube's weird, man. It doesn't fully tell you until the month. So, what? 1,300 quid? Shit, fair fucks, man. If that's true, that is a madness. If you got 1,300 quid. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna leave it there. I'm gonna redirect you to Nobbins, who is live. Big up to him. Big up to you guys. Smash a like. Make sure you subscribe to the channel as well. And I will see you tomorrow for episode of El Bins, 10 a.m. See you later.